We are a group of writers from different countries living in London. Our writing is very personal, so we'd like to be able to perform it ourselves. But it's difficult because for most of us, English is not our first language. Today we are going to a workshop where we'll learn something about how to turn a reading into a performance.
You feel numb, you don't feel functioning as a normal human being. What you went through still lives with you, so it keeps you awake like a frozen fish that is already his eyes wide open all the time.
I just wrote that piece. I thought about the mirror, how people go and look at the mirror. Each time you're going out, you comb your hair looking at the mirror. And that's what brought the idea into me, into writing that piece.
The piece I was just performing during the workshop is called A Map. I just realized that my body could actually tell my story, and every scars and every cut on my body had something to tell. So I just looked at my body and just decided to write something about it, and that's how the poem came about.
You know, you see this movement of invisible things that you think they're either to attack you or to, you just don't know their purpose, but you see shadows of people moving and noises, and you're just in your own world.
When I was going to the workshop, I had mixed feelings. I was very excited and a bit apprehensive because I really didn't know how it was going to be. But I think I was more excited about the whole experience.
I'm Kristine, I'm a theatre director, and I'm going to be working with you as actors. Could you tell me what is your understanding of this workshop and what you think you might get out of it and what you would like to get out of it?
From this workshop, I believe that I'll be getting kind of confidence to perform my own work.
And this is important for you to be able to perform your own work,
yes,
rather than give it to somebody else?
Oh yes, of course.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a barrier sometimes for some of us to be able to read our own work or even to perform our own work. Performing it, I believe, is the ultimate in terms of, because it brings about your own body, your body language, everything is involved, I would say.
Well, it's important to me because when you write, you are alone in most cases, you know. When you write something, you are alone. And when you are performing, you have lots of people around you. So your mind and views and what you stand for and what you have gone through, all the experiences are out.
First of all, it is important for me to write because the experience I had in Uganda before I came here made me lose even. I lost how to write, to read. I forgot everything. Writing makes me feel alive again. Let me say, it makes me feel human again. Those people who did whatever they wanted to finish me off, or to finish all of us off, then we have reason about what they did. We are fighters.
All of us have suffered trauma of different kinds. So our writing is often very personal. Recently, we've been writing about our bodies and how we feel about them. I think the sort of engagement that I'm looking with an audience is actually make them understand what I've been through, what my writing is all about. And that's where I always find it a bit less expressive when it's an actor that does my writing or someone else is reading my writing, because I kind of find it that there's some emotion that's lost. So that's why I was interested in actually trying to perform my own work.
And Monsieur?
I'm Steven from Burundi.
Yes.
I'm thinking about this particular workshop as a way forward to make known our past experience, traumatic past experience.
Now that's very interesting, talking about bringing your past experience, because actually I will be improvising with you, and when I improvise I will be asking you to improvise certain situations, certain conversations, which are from your own cultural context, to find who you are and also the stories inside you. And sometimes we may even do that in your first language. Right, okay, so you're just boyfriend, girlfriend, but you are telling him, I've had enough. It's not working, okay? And you're not happy with this situation. For the moment, I think be in your own languages. And you don't need to understand because it's a listening exercise. Okay.
ዛሬ አንድ ነገር ልነግርህ እፈልጋለሁ። በእውነቱ አብረን ያሳለፍነው ጊዜ ጥሩ ቢሆንም ግን ካሁን በኋላ የምንቀጥል አይመስለኝም።
Singana salima be esingana likalaide iroko tunasala mapona ye problem nini lobana yena mutamu so
አይሆንም አልሰማም
oh my imse comprendre me problem nini
ችግሩን እነሱም ያውቃሉ እኮ ለእነሱ አዲስ ነገር አይደለም ሁሉም ያውቃው ነገር ስለሌለ ካሁን በኋላ በቃ ሰለቸኸኝ አሉ
mikolonio sutosala nayo nasala nyoso na ukende pai na zongi na banda nayo kalelo yo boingai yo posale ti zoba moko boye yo bisusu ko makamle telo ba kuna zoba makamle zoba tela ni ko ngoti fongo kende lo na zoba moko boye ika mini zoba ha boni boye tika makamwana loba na tika zoba na ko boye loba na boni boye.
Okay, excellent.
She brought coffee for everyone, but not me.
By now we were more relaxed and also reminded how much more freely we express ourselves in our own languages. So how could we keep that freedom when we perform?
That quality that each one of you had in your improvisation, that fantastic sort of flexibility, fluidity, spontaneity, immediacy that you all found as actors in improvisation, we're going to now pull through to the text. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to work very swiftly between improvisation text, improvisation text, improvisation text to capture exactly that quality. Okay, so now we're going to move to your text. You're going to work with Stephen, and he's your husband. He treats you badly, he treats you like a servant. Every time he comes into the house, he ignores you. You feel completely worthless and completely undermined. Okay? And the improvisation is here to help you, to guide you to how to do the text. Okay?
ለምንድን ነው ግን የማትሰማኝ?
I can't hear you. Can you repeat what you said?
የሚገርም ነገር እኮ ነው። ምን ነው ግን ምን በድዬ ነው ግን በትንሽ እንኳን አታስነግረኝ?
Some women are deaf.
Now you're going to do that with your text. You're going to play the same improvisation. I want you to use the text almost as though it's nonsense language. Okay. So you're forgetting the meaning of the text. That's another very important thing. Forget the meaning of the text. Just play the improvisation, but with the text.
Dear long, lovely dress.
Excellent.
I feel great with you always.
I don't care. I'm not interested.
You fed up of being blown by strong wind like a flag?
Bit more Amharic.
ሰለቸው ማለት ነው እንደዚህ?
A bit of text.
Are you tired of being blown by a strong wind like
Excellent.
a flag?
Great. It's quite different, isn't it? Madame. Let's say you've just come to this country and I am saying to you, why should you come here? I don't believe you have a problem at home. And you're just very, very quietly going to try and convince me. So, Stephanie, how can we bring you into the country if we don't know the full facts of your case?
I've got cigarette burns on my breast. I've got scratches on my back. That all those are related to the ill treatment I had.
Madam. You say you have scars and you say you have marks. I mean, lots of people come here and I hear this story a lot.
The palm of my hands
Yes, we see that.
and my big feet remind me of father.
Yes.
And the screen,
Yes?
the gap on my teeth remind me of mother.
What are you trying to get at, madam?
That my body is a map. My body is a map, and on my whole body, I can actually relive my whole life.
You say you have scars and you say you have marks. I mean, lots of people come here and I hear this story a lot. I hear this story a lot.
When I wrote the piece, it was just something just writing about my body and recognizing that part of my body can tell my story. But when you started asking the question with the Home Office, it was just like a flashback. I just went back, started like living the experience once again, and it was so real that I just felt the emotions and everything coming back. And it's quite good that if you are with an audience, they can actually feel that with you when you're doing it.
The actor cannot stand away from their material.
Okay.
And lots of actors do. They sort of stand away from it. But they can't. The actor has to be right within it and come out through it. So let's say here's your son.
Okay.
Okay, here's your son. You brought your son. Let's say I'm saying we have to send your son back. Now you are going to say that text to the son, explaining to him that he has to go back.
The palm of my hands and my big feet remind me of father. The screen and the gap in my front teeth remind me of mother. The rangy scars on my breast and spots on my back remind me of prison and ill treatment. The seriousness of my gaze, my frown line, the wrinkles around my lips remind me of my struggle as an asylum seeker. My heavy waist, my chubby cheeks remind me that I'm still alive. After that, I needed a bit of time to recover. Maybe because our work is more personal. We are right at the center of our work, our writing, so we can really stand away or stand back from our work. We are our work, I could say, yeah. Meanwhile, Kristine was thinking about how to put it all together.
I just got this idea this morning, so it's not something I've come planned with, so we'll see whether it works. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of set up an improvisation where all the texts could come out of this collective improvisation, okay? We're going to be talking about, you know, Noah, why were you late the other morning? You're always late, can't you get up in time? Just funny, you know, chat, okay? And then I'll just look at one of you and then you'll just do your text, as if your memory comes flooding back, okay? Why were you late this morning?
Pourquoi est-ce que tu es toujours en retard?
Kwa nini sasa? Nilikuwa nafika late.
Mais c'est un rendez-vous qu'on a pris depuis une semaine.
Those two are always squabbling like children, and yet they have children themselves.
Mais toi, quelle raison est-ce que tu trouves d'être toujours en retard?
Hakuna.
Hakuna matata.
Si ndio?
Hakuna matata.
Maneno kama hivyo hakuna matata, si ndio? My body, sometimes I disappoint you and I let you down. And then you think I don't like you. But I'm here today to let you know that I'm the only person that cares for you.
Pourquoi ne pas avoir une femme seulement? Tu as combien de femmes, toi?
Car around.
Tu vois comme les femmes. Donc chaque année tu prends une femme, chaque année tu prends une femme, et quand tu auras 50 ans, combien de femmes? Toi tu es une personne avec combien de femmes?
The weak bones curl around the body observed in pain. It can't talk or whisper. Always suffered in silence. Helpless. Eyes wide open like a frozen fish. Splattered with scars as evidence of my past. But still I am numb.
So, I hear, Noah, I have been told that you are an excellent singer. Is that correct, Stephanie? Yeah, don't be modest.
No,
Oh.
I mean, people say I'm a good singer. People say I've got good voice.
Got
People
talent.
say, yeah, they say I should go for X Factor and stuff like that. I think I'll try. You my bread when I'm hungry. You my shelter from troubled winds. You my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you my best friend.
Do not make me laugh. Unique. I'm gonna be blunt with you this time. Look at those soft palms. See? So very soft. And when you shake people's hands, they're surprised. They're from your mother, aren't they? And that little height of yours, I know where you got it from your granddad.
Dear lovely long dress, I feel great with you always. Are you fed up of being blown like a flag by strong wind? Being stepped on by someone's high heel, get hurt, badly torn, or get stuck in a stupid door? Sorry for all of this, my lovely dress. Whatever happens, you are needed.
Why did you write that poem? It's very lovely.
ምክንያቱም ቀሚሴ በጣም ስለምወደው በጣም ስለምፈልገው ቀሚሴን በጣም በማድነቅ
I've walked that path. I've known